I want to respond to some comments in the comment section, specifically about the development of the swastika. Indeed, Zoran Mamdani's condemnation of the swastika daubed on a yeshiva door was both morally and politically correct. Such graffiti carries in the modern world the full weight of Hitler's appropriation of that symbol, an emblem now inseparable from genocide and anti-Semitism, whatever its ancient meanings once were. Yet the swastika in Sanskrit, has a long prehistory across civilizations far older than the Third Reich. The word itself comes from the Sanskrit swastika, which means conducive to well-being, and it appears in Hindu, Buddhist and Jain traditions as a sacred symbol, a sacred sign of good fortune and cosmic order. It remains visible today on Hindu temples, Jain shrines and Diwali decorations. In these contexts it signifies auspiciousness, prosperity and the cyclical harmony of the universe. It is true that Hitler and the Nazi Party inverted the symbol. The original Indian swastika is usually right-facing, that's clockwise, denoting the sun's motion and good fortune. When the Nazis rotated it 45 degrees and used it left-facing, counterclockwise, it turned into a menacing angular symbol, emblem of Aryan racial ideology. Hitler described the hooked cross, the Hakenkreuz, in Mein Kampf as a mission of the struggle for the victory of the Aryan man, thus permanently associating it with racial hatred and genocide. The inversion, both geometric and moral, destroyed its benign meaning in Western consciousness. In ancient Greece and elsewhere in the Mediterranean, the symbol appears centuries before the classical age. Greek artisans used it as a geometric motif in pottery, mosaics, and architectural friezes, sometimes interlinked with the meander or Greek key design. The word gammadion was sometimes applied to it, as the pattern could be seen as 4 capital gammas arranged around a centre. Its function in Greek art was decorative, but also possibly solar or apotropaic, turning away evil influences. Unlike the Nazi emblem, it could face either direction. This had no ideological meaning, but simply reflected symmetry and balance, and in that sense it was a visual cousin to the meander, symbolizing continuity, eternity, and the unending flow of life. And of course, in early Greek pottery and early Greek writing, the writing could go in either direction as well. The YouTube comments, I repeat them, from the Tarot translator, who says, I would argue that swastikas aren't anti-Semitic. It's a Hindu symbol of prosperity that was used in India thousands of years before the Nazi Party defiled its meaning. And Stephen Foxwell says, and used in ancient Greece too. Both are historically correct, yet context is everything. The ancient and modern meanings diverge sharply. In India, or among the Hellenes, the symbol expressed cosmic harmony. In Europe, after 1933, it became the mark of annihilation. Thus, Mamdani's position is proportionate. To paint a swastika on a yeshiva door in 2025 cannot be an innocent reference to Indian or Greek heritage. It is inescapably a gesture of intimidation invoking Nazi past. One may acknowledge the swastika's innocent beauty and innocent origins, but in the modern West its moral rehabilitation is impossible, not because of geometry, but because of history.